Hey guys, it's me, Vix123. Welcome to the brand new Minecraft 1.9 Snapshot. I am an Ender Dragon person today. That is one of the new things we have right here, a dragon head. Look at that. Look how cool this is. So there's a host of new things in this snapshot that we will be seeing in Minecraft 1.9 that I'm going to be going through today. I found this really cool area as well while exploring. I'm on a floating island right here, and then there's like more kind of floating islands and cool mountains and stuff, but that is not what we're here for. We are here for new 1.9 things. So first of all, you can already see we've got the dragon head, which I think is the coolest thing. I wanted to start with that. We have a shield slot. Shields aren't actually in the snapshot, but will be in the update. We also, and this is what I'm going to be looking at to start with. So there's a lot of new stuff. And the main thing I wanted to kind of look through is combat. You guys know I do a lot of PvP on this channel. So we have, first of all, new arrows. Yeah, so this is one of the coolest things. We have spectral arrows, which I think are the coolest as well. I mean, we've got all of these, which are kind of potion effect arrows, which are all pretty cool. I'm actually going to get a stack of each of them. So, I'm going to get the most interesting ones. I mean, night vision, you know what that's going to do. I mean, you know what all of these can do. But I guess the cooler ones are perhaps ones like this. We've got, yeah, let's look at a regen as well. So, first of all, we have these arrows, and we have, of course, we have dual wielding. Yeah, you can dual wield like that. Now you can actually block with that sword, but I don't think, wait, if you have one here, no, so yeah, that sword becomes a bit redundant. It's a little bit weird with how dual wielding works. I've kind of thought up some PvP uses and some that aren't uses. But before we look at dual wielding, let's, so yeah, when main hand, it doesn't do anything when it's not in the main hand. I guess you can block with it though, that's interesting. So you could block while, I guess, wait, hold up. Could you have a bow? And then, no, yeah, you're only ever going to pull back the bow. And that was a spectral, was that a spectral? No, it wasn't. It was a regen arrow. And I'm in game mode, so if I, you know, let's just jump on down. Let's jump on down to the ground. So if I pull these in, there we go. So that's how you kind of select a type of arrow. So check this out. These are the coolest things, spectral arrows. If you guys have played Call of Duty, you'll know there's a perk called Recon in COD. It's basically that. Look how cool that is. It's like they're tagged. It's like, I think that's honestly one of the cooler things off the start. You can literally tag with these spectral arrows. So for PvP, for team-based PvP games, how cool is that? You can like tag, you can see through walls. I think that's just going to add a lot to PvP in general within kind of vanilla Minecraft. That's something we've not even seen in modded Minecraft. So that's really cool to see in regular vanilla. And then obviously, if I wanted to, I could make the creeper invisible. There we go, he's gone. Oh, he's dead. He's dead, so of course he's going to be invisible. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Are there any more out here, or are they all dead? Okay, sheep, here we go. Invisible sheep. Could definitely do some interesting trolling with these. And I believe you can actually self-use these, if you like. So look, I'm like this. So I believe, when that comes down and hits me, I'm invisible. Unfortunately, the arrow does still stick in you, so that hasn't changed. But look in the top right. You can see that you can actually see what potion effect you have at a given time, which I think is super cool. Also, I've got a dragon head in my hand and I'm invisible. I don't know. Look, you with the dual wield, you can kind of like try and look scary running into battle with a dragon head, like this. And can you see? So you can actually see when the effects fade off. I'll show you that a little differently. So let's look at dual wield for a second. If I go back into a game mode, so you can dual wield different things. Now we've seen that when you've got a sword, kind of dual wielding is pretty much redundant. We'll pull in some of the new blocks here just to show you. So we have these purple blocks. They're just purple blocks, right? We've got all of these. So we can have a look at these. And they're not the most exciting. Ooh, endstone bricks as well, and new. So these are all the new bricks we have right here. Endstone bricks. You know what, different kind of, it goes to the sand kind of feel of it. And then you've just got your purple stuff. So it kind of reminds me of prism. I mean, this is, I don't believe there's been a block like this in Minecraft before that connects like in this way. Actually, no, never mind. I thought it connected a little different. I thought it connected at corners. It doesn't. What about these? And these are just, okay, you know, they're not the most exciting, but we have some purple blocks, and they come from like a new stronghold fortress type thing that I'll be showing you guys in a little bit. So one thing that I was hoping you'd be able to do is you can't do that. I was wishing you could place blocks while you swing your sword. For some reason, just with swords, they may be removing block and changing this. I did see some rumors that they were going to remove block when 1.9 actually comes out, so you could place blocks and use your sword. I mean, it takes steps towards. Now, one thing I have realized that's quite interesting is if you pull out an axe, you can actually use the dual wield quite funkily. So, for example, you could place a block while swinging. So, I mean, with blocks, not the most useful, but there are some uses that can be pretty intense. So, if you put in stuff like this, if you're willing to give up the 1 attack damage you lose from a diamond sword to a diamond axe, which I think I could see myself doing, you can actually pull off some pretty clutch stuff. For example, you can you eat that? You can't swing while eating it, but still, you can have golden apples ready on the go. So, just at a right click, you can eat them. Again, you can see when the regen's actually wearing off there in the top right, that's going to be super useful to know how long you have that regen for, because that's going to make a difference. You can see how long you've got the absorption for. Does it go away if I take it away manually? It doesn't go away, but I don't know how you'd get back into those hearts. But here, check this out. So this could be something quite big. So you just swing it away, bam, water bucket. You don't even have to scroll to it, do anything. Pick it back up, especially with the lava bucket as well. Boom, pull this in. If you're happy to use an axe, you know, with sharpness 5, you'd get like 13.5 attack damage with a sword, 12.5 with an axe, I think. No, that can't be right. It's 13.5 with an axe, and then 14.5, I think, with a sword. So, a marginal difference, like a 14th of a difference. But for that, you can swing, you can attack with the axe, you can lava bucket, bam, 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 bam. Pick it up, lava bucket, even though there wasn't lava bucket there, pick it up, bam, bam, bam. For somebody who likes to place them twice, this is another thing. So, say we're doing a battle dome on a PvP. I need to concentrate on what I'm doing here. Pick that back up. Here we go. Build all the way up here. This is a terrible example of me being on top of a cliff. Say I'm up here on a cliff. I'm PvPing someone like bam, 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 bam. Oh, need to get out of here. I pray this is going to work. I wasn't fast enough. But the idea is that you'd be able to pull that off. I'm going to try it again from like this roof. So here, place a block like that. Okay, running off. I need to eat, unfortunately. But dual wield, you know, it could end up coming in useful. Maybe you have a health potion in there. Just something that will be way quicker to access than usual. So, okay, here we go. Let's try it again. There we go. You see that? I took no falling damage. Obviously, you do that from a much higher height. I'm going to, you know, I want to nail this. I want to nail this. So, let's go back up to my floating island and give this a go. And there's, yeah, it would be super cool if you could do kind of more of the block jumping type thing. But you just can't really. I mean, I can't see yourself kind of using an axe to attack people, but I don't know, it could be an interesting, you know, getaway mechanism. You might see people actually using axes more for PvP. But anyway, I'm not gonna manage this, am I? Let's be honest. I really want it to work. Okay, no, let's go game mode 0. I've never been the greatest at this, but hey, let's go. So imagine you're running away, you're going all the way down. Boom. Look at that. You've just survived a lethal fall. You had your water bucket ready to go. You didn't have to scroll to it. I could have landed and started attacking someone instantly. So PvP, you know, at 1.9 could see some cool stuff, especially with all these arrows as well. For example, let's, you could be running along. Let's throw that into my hotbar just so I know I shoot it. Running along, someone's close to you. Is that quicker than using a potion? I'm not entirely sure. Why did I get... I think I already had absorption, actually. But yeah, it could be super interesting. You say your teammate's trying to run away, you start with the speed. If you accidentally hit your enemy with the positive buffs, not too sure about that. As for crafting these, I don't believe it can be done without commands yet. So if we look at what we actually have here in the weapons. So we have your standard potion mix. You get the water bottle one. So maybe eventually you'll have to kind of craft them with a water bottle and then brew that with an ingredient, perhaps, to get some of these. But anyway, those are those for now. No new enchants, but the spectral arrows, I think, are super, super cool. So the other things we have that are new in here is we have some new blocks from a new area of the end, which I believe might be... I don't know where you would actually find these in here. They're in decoration blocks. You've got the dragon head. I'll show you something really cool with the dragon head as well. So if you place a dragon head down, it just does that. If you power it up with redstone, it's going to do something super funky. So here, if you power this up, look at that. Om nom 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 nom. And if you take the power out, you can take it out when his mouth is open to adjust his mouth. I don't know. I don't know how you'd actually get those. I pray that you don't have to use a charged creeper to kill the ender dragon, because that would not be fun. I don't believe anyone knows just yet how to do that, but looks super cool. Can place these even just on the floor or coming off blocks like that. So we've got your ender dragon heads chilling out. And where were the other things I was looking for? I don't think they're in here. Oh yeah, they are. So here we go. We have these from the new area of the end, which you may go and visit in a few right here. So these are... So yeah, you can only plant this on endstone. What about endstone brick? No. You need actual endstone, not redstone. Endstone. We'll have to make our way. Actually, I could make a false portal. So yeah, this is a new plant that works just like a cactus. We'll see tons of this in the new area of the end. And then you can place plants on top, like this, and if you break those, I believe you get the fruit. Oh no, you just get the block, the flower. There's a way to get chorus fruit, and I probably have forgotten how. What if you... Oh, if you actually break the actual chorus plant, you get the chorus fruit. This does something really weird for PvP. So imagine PvP, skeletons messing me up. Eat one of these. Teleports me somewhere random. Look, I'm in safety. In PvP, this could be crazy. So by the seams of things, it literally just teleports you somewhere completely random. This could be used like maybe in factions to get into people's vaults in PvP if you're panicking. I don't know, you jump into a cave, you eat a chorus fruit, and boom, you're out of there. So that could be very interesting. What you can also do with the chorus fruit is if you get a furnace, and if you get some coal, some coal. Oh my gosh. And if my voice sounds a bit dead, it's because I'm feeling a little bit ill, but it's alright, we've got a cool update. So if you cook this stuff up, you get something extra funky, which you're going to see in a second. Also, where was that? What was that I was looking for? Oh yeah, end rod. I believe this is just lighting. This is just funky lighting. It's new, and it has kind of two ends. You can create these kind of posts like this. You can have it kind of doing some weird floating-y stuff. But I think it's meant to just kind of stick out from the ground. It's just a new lighting block. It looks like plungers, or I know, that looks like a Dalek cactus. I don't know. Anyway, if we run over here, we get some popped chorus. And if you take a bunch of this and you get a crafting table, then you can see that you use this to make the purple blocks. I only made 4 of them, and then I assume you put 2 of these together to make... No, I don't know how you make the actual pillars. You make slabs like that. Yeah, slabs like that would make sense. So those are those blocks. Think that's... Oh yeah, there's new food as well. There is beetroot, and beetroot soup is made with a bowl and 6 beetroot. That heals 3 hungers. I think that just heals just the 1. I think you can make it into red dye as well. Let's see about that. Yeah, rose red. And I believe you get it from villages. You find it in villages. Although, don't quote me on that one. That's what I've heard. So that's beetroot, some new food. You can get... I'm not sure there's too much other new stuff in here. Oh, there's a new mob. So, if we go on spawn... Is it in here? Is it... I've forgotten what the name of it is now. Oh, wait, there we go. Schalke. These guys are pretty cool. You may have seen these before. These guys... So they are just kind of the blocks. If you look, they do kind of blend in with the blocks. But if you time set day, game mode 0. If I come out of game mode, they're going to shoot little beams at me that do 2 hearts. And look, they give me levitation. And I guess the idea is that you just keep getting levitation. That can you like, I guess you can outrun this, but eventually, boom, you get dropped. So you take a fair bit of falling damage from these, and they do not stop chasing you. Check this out. Also, if I pull back through my sword, got to avoid getting hit. This can be quite fun in itself. If you hit them when they're open, I believe... Look, see that? Yeah, there we go. There was 2 hits to kill that. I want to come down. And you can see when it's fading off on the top right of your screen again, which is useful for a bunch of potion effects. See, one of these. I'm nearly dead. But if you wait for them to close, they are super tough. So let's wait for this. If I don't die fighting one of these guys. They seem to be... No. Are you not going to close? That's it. If I go out of game mode, he'll close. There we go. There we go. So look, he's closed now. And if I could get down there. Look at that. They can take an absolute beating when they're down like that. So anyway, that's that. Now let's head into the end. They've changed the Ender Dragon. They've changed how he does his stuff. So he's also one thing to keep in mind is Beetroot was on the Pocket Edition of Minecraft. A few things from here that are seemingly new are actually on the Pocket or console editions of Minecraft. Is that not going to work? Please don't tell me I have to find the actual end portal. Or did I do that wrong? You know what? I'm going to find the actual end portal. Bear with me a few. Right, so here is the end portal, which we're going to fire up right here. Another cool thing I wanted to show you all is dual wielding with a flint and steel as well. It'll be pretty useful. So you come around here and you want to swing for an enemy, which none seem to exist. But you can kind of light fires while you're attacking, so you can use those at the identical time. There's no need to scroll from one to the other. I thought it was pretty cool. Anyway, into at the end, we jump right here, and we're going to go back into game mode and show you how this is slightly different. So, the Ender Dragon is here somewhere. So, the towers are set up in a circle around the kind of defensive egg zone, whatever this is right here. And the dragon defends that. This is just like the console version of Minecraft. This is what you can expect. And he will kind of actively defend these towers as well. You can just break all these. Obviously, I'm just kind of demonstrating this fight. He also does have kind of a fire-breathing attack where it just spits out particles that don't do a huge amount of damage. But you'll have seen that on the console versions of Minecraft. Nothing particularly special. But yeah, taking out those will be quite a struggle because, as you see, he will kind of guard them when there's not many left. For the most part, anyway. Take all of those out. Now we need to kill the Ender Dragon, which shouldn't take too long. I'm going to go for that right now. Right, this guy is about 2 shots away from death, or make that 3. He is going to run back, and boom. He is taken down. Nothing too special there, as you can see. We used some poison arrows, but they didn't really seem to do too much. I don't think they're quite ready yet. So, boom, you get the egg and whatever, as you might expect. But now, whenever you defeat the Ender Dragon, this appears over here. Now, it's surrounded by bedrock, and it has a little portal in it. So, that's going to take us so different. The only way to get in is with Ender Pearls, and they've added it so you can Ender Pearl in creative mode now. So, you Ender Pearl into the middle of there, and boom, go into a blackness. And then you're in a new nether region. So these plants that you saw from before, you find them here and they're just like cactus. You break them down, you get tons of the fruit. You get only the fruit. The only way you can get the flowers is by, physically, breaking just a flower section. You can also replant them on endstone and they'll just kind of grow up gradually. The plant will grow out. Oops. But yeah, you guys get the idea. In fact, can I get rid of this flint and steel here? There we go. I'm probably going to put an anvil on it now, aren't I? There we go. Fantastic. But yeah, you can create all these plants and whatever. But there is a new dungeon within these regions that you have to explore, which could be quite, fun to explore. You have to probably ender pearl or build from island to island. You can definitely see people getting really easily disorientated. But there are pretty cool dungeons in here. And we're going to go and look for one now. So as soon as we find one, I will be rejoining you all. And there we go, there is one of them in the distance. Pretty easy to spot once you're close to them. By the massive beacon in the pirate ship looking thing. Also, that's really random. You got one plant on its own. So this is another source of the new blocks. So this took me about 4 or 5 minutes of flying to get to. So this is one source of these new blocks. You can slurp them all up. Those are actually shulkers right there. So if I go out of game mode, they're going to start messing with me. Look at these guys go. Look at that. But these guys may have helped me explore this. They don't, actually saying that, are these going to chase me? Slowly but surely those probably would get to me. They do kind of lose their aim at some points. But yeah, getting up this bit, actually I could do with the shulker shooting me, so I could get up here. Here, should we do this? Alright, hey buddy. Help me out. There we go. I'm flying up, although you could potentially take falling damage going around here, so I can see when it's about to wear off. They're not the most accurate. Anyway, so you get these structures that appear, and they come with obviously the blocks, but you can take the plant, take the fruit, you can smelt it and then make it into blocks. But these places do come with some pretty cool stuff. So first of all, they've got these banners and lightning sticks built in. We're going to check out the little pirate ship section first. There's some little shulkers on it just there. Look at them peeking out. And if you come onto here, one thing that's cool is you get a beacon. There's a brewing stand with potions in it, a beacon, which is actually something quite valuable, so kind of makes it probably worth the time to find to get. You get the iron blocks as well, and check out the loot. So there you go, 9 diamonds. Compared to like other dungeon loot, that's pretty insane. And there you go, some nicely enchanted stuff you would not see that level of enchant anywhere else. You get some nice stuff and some gold, so those are good chests in themselves. And you can just mine up all the materials. Is there anything up top here? I don't think there is, but this is a cool little thing. It's very, very different, definitely. So anyway, we have these labyrinth things to explore. I don't know, labyrinth staircases, whatever. And you can do a little bit of parkouring around these bits. And then there's a chest. Can you stand on this? You can, okay. Here, again, 2 diamonds, 3 emeralds, and some iron and diamond enchanted gear in this tower. Let's fly out. Let's check out one of the others. So we've checked out there. Can you continue up here? I don't believe so. You've got another one of these guys at the top. They don't seem like the most difficult of bosses, so maybe this could be an... I guess you have to defeat the Ender Dragon, though, to get here. So chances are you'll have good gear by then. I was saying you could probably come here early game. Is this like a proper... This is like a proper parkour right here. Check this out. So, you're up to the challenge. You can go for it, or you can just build straight up or fly straight up like me. And we have these other towers. Is there more loot? Surely there is. Doesn't actually look like there's much more loot in any of these towers. What about at the very, very top? Okay, seems like that loot is kept kind of down below, which is interesting. It's definitely interesting. What about... Yeah, okay. So it seems like there's not too much of use in the higher towers. Maybe I'm missing something. You've got some of this pillared stuff as well. Purple pillar. But I think that's the majority of new things in this new snapshot that we see coming to Minecraft 1.9. It'll be interesting to see how kind of dual wielders continue to be tweaked and all that sort of stuff. You can see a lot of the new stuff in here. But that is going to be just about it for this video. Hopefully you enjoy checking this all out. Love to hear kind of most ideas from you on how it all works and what's new, how you can make some of the stuff, maybe some stuff I've missed. I'm sure there'll be plenty of that in the comment section. So that is it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. Thank you, and goodbye.